Okay, so we're back with our next game for today, which is a game to help with an improv game to say yes. So, with this game, the idea is that we want to try to remind ourselves that even though we might want to ask a question or we might want to like say no to someone in a scene, saying yes is the way that we get the scene to move forward. Saying yes is how we provide more of a story each time the characters speak. So saying yes is really the building block of being in a scene and creating it in the moment, because saying yes allows for more possibilities to happen. So in this game, it's really like how we say yes in the simplest way. And so in the game, one of the characters is going to be able to just speak however they want, and we're going to get some suggestions of where they should be and who they are. And then the other character can only say 4 different things that are variations of yes. So they can only say yes, sounds good to me, I'll go along with that, and thank you. So all of those are saying yes to some degree, but that's the only thing they can say. Okay, so Mikaela and Val are going to be playing this game, but before we before we start, we need to kind of give them something to set up their scene to help them get started. So let's first come up with a relationship. What do you guys think would be a good relationship for them? So when I say that, I mean like, are they siblings? Are they best friends? Are they colleagues, like employees? They work together? What do you guys think would be a good relationship to have today? How do they relate to each other?
Ooh, maybe mother-daughter.
Okay, mother-daughter. Okay, great. So,
Okay.
all right, mother-daughter. And then let's think of a place that they could be. Where would be a good place for them to be?
Down the shore, like on the beach or at a boardwalk or something.
Okay, so how about, yeah, we'll say at the beach. Okay, awesome. All right, I'm gonna have them focus in, so you guys can go ahead and.
Beach. Mom and daughter on the beach.
Mother, daughter at the beach. Okay. So, Mikaela, you can start the scene however you want, and then Val has to only say those 4 different ways of saying yes. And try, if you can, to be thinking how you can just keep progressing the scene forward. You're gonna have a tendency to want to ask a lot of questions, but just try to think how you could keep moving the characters forward in some way, offering statements or ideas to kind of provide more of the scene that we get to see. That's a lot to think about, but just do your best to think about the scene.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna be hard.
Yes.
Mom, I am so hungry. I'm so hot out here. There's seagulls everywhere. I don't like it. I want to go home, and I want French fries, and I'm just tired.
I'll go along with that.
So I just think that maybe we could go somewhere else where that I could feel like not as hot and hungry, and maybe you could buy me a bunch of things, and then I could go and feel cooler.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I think that maybe I would like to go somewhere with ice cream and an arcade, and I need like $50.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take the $50 and we're gonna go buy 12 hermit crabs and 4 things of ice cream, and I don't know what to do about the heat. Maybe I could go in swimming. I'll go swimming.
Sounds good to me.
I want to go swimming. I want to have 50 hermit crabs swimming in the ocean with me and all the ice cream?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the beach. Let's get our hermit crabs first. Okay. Hi, hermit crabs. Let's see. I want, Mom, can I have that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one?
Yes.
Okay. So then I think that they are going to be warm too. So let's put the hermit crabs in ice cream as well, because they probably want ice cream and I want ice cream. And so maybe the hermit crabs want ice cream too.
Thank you.
Yes, the hermit crabs will say thank you also.
Awesome. All right. Good job, you guys. Good job.
Mikaela, that was so good.
That was great. Yay. Good work, you guys. Okay, so I love that. What did you guys, Dan and Meredith, what did you notice that kind of came out in the scene? What happened in the story, and what did you notice about the characters, or what were you noticing about the characters in the story?
I like how the daughter knew that mom had to say one of these responses when she asked for like $50.
So do we think that maybe this little girl gets things a lot that she asks for? Do you think maybe this little girl is maybe the characters maybe a little spoiled, or like
I would think so.
when she's very, very, very committed and dedicated to getting it? Yeah. I think we saw the dynamic between the two of them too, and that wasn't anything that, you know, we really needed to work hard to create. It was just with the yes, it kind of created that dynamic of the two of them, that one person, kind of one particular character had these character traits that the mom sort of maybe was a little bit more lax or easygoing with, just by saying yes to, but it also helped create more of the characters and the relationships and the dynamic between the two of them. So we probably know that this has happened. We probably would guess that this has happened before, right? Where the little girl's like, I want all these things. And the mom's like, okay, I'll go along with that, you know? So we can kind of get a chance to see maybe more about the characters and other scenarios that they might be in. Awesome, awesome. Did you guys have any other thoughts? What about Mikaela? What was your experience knowing, like, not being able to interact quite as much, where she was just saying yes?
I think my thing that I was struggling with the most is like, where can the story take us if she's only saying these things? So I had to, on the spot, think of, well, how can I make it crazier and maybe more exciting? And so and it was hard on the spot to really think about. I'm like, oh goodness, like what can I make her say yes to that would be really exciting? And so just building that.
I love that. And the thing that you bring up, which is a really important point too, is high stakes. So another really important thing of working in an improv scene is trying to make it really important to you. Because if it's really, really important to you, then it's going to be something you're going to fight for, which makes it more interesting, versus if you just didn't care, like if you're just like, I'm hot, and like it wasn't like so important to you to like do this next thing or like get this thing really badly, and it's like the world's worst thing in the world, it just makes it a lot harder to kind of see the character and have the conflict emerge too. So, you know, we might see that maybe if we allowed Val to talk more, like if she said yes, but then, you know, we saw the conflict later of like what happens when the mom like has like a total meltdown from like she's lost all this money and now she's really upset at her daughter, and how could she have this, you know, now she has no money and she has a bunch of hermit crabs at her house, you know, so like how that would have happened. So yeah, absolutely. You're making it really, really important to you. And that's a super fun place to be in as well, because you really get the chance to kind of connect to your character and make it really fun and engaging for you too. Awesome. Good work, you guys. Thank you. So I hope everybody maybe thinks about a couple things with improv. One, right, like saying yes and knowing that like any idea you have is right on. So even if you're at home and you're, you know, kind of can play with puppets or like improvising a scene, finding some props around the house to create something, like just say yes to your ideas, because that's going to create some really cool stuff. And two, having a high stakes moment is just really fun to play. So instead of having a scene around a castle where, there's just some people that are playing, maybe there's a dragon that is really trying to harm the castle, and you have to, like, it is your life's mission to make sure that your family and your friends are safe from this dragon. And how are you going to do that? And how is that character going to go on that journey? So making it really important to you and having fun with that too. All right.